I just grab them up about halfway and rip them right over. That way we can get them right out of the ground like that. And it goes a lot faster than digging stumps. Digging stumps takes forever. So if you got the leverage of the tree to help you get the stump out, it goes a lot faster. So I just shake them a little bit, get that dirt off there as best I can, put them in a pile. What's going on, everyone? We've been working on a highway job way up north, Gaylord, and it's highway clearing. And apologize to everyone that I haven't been doing many videos. Had a son, life got busy, work's really busy, and just trying to keep up with everything, and gotten behind on videos. We got some videos coming, actually a lot of it's from the last couple years of just running equipment and everything on some jobs. So I'll try to get those videos out so you guys can see them. I'm trying to take more now, getting a little bit more time in my schedule where I can take some video of what's going on a daily basis. So just want to keep you guys updated and get you a little more film time, work on it a little bit more in the evenings. I actually got the wife doing the editing, so she's starting to pick it up pretty good. I'm horrible at it, so it's part of the problem, but she works and does paperwork for me and takes care of the kids and everything, so she's busy enough, so I can't complain. So we're working on this highway job up here at Gaylord, and it's actually Grayling to Waters, but it's both sides of the highway, northbound and southbound, and the median. It's like 11 miles one way, so it's about 44 miles total. And what it is it's 62 feet from the center of the highway both ways, 62 feet on each side of the highway, clearing. So if the tree's within 62 feet, the tree has to be removed, the brush, the stump, everything. So I've actually did quite a few of these jobs in the last year or so with a construction company, and really good guys. They are probably the hardest working construction guys I know. Sometimes they don't always have the right equipment, so they hire me to do it with them, and I usually cut the trees, and they'll come behind me and chip them. For the last few jobs, few years, I would just cut the trees, and then they would have like 3 or 4 skidsters, and they would carry it all to the chipper and chip it and then haul it off in dump trucks. And it worked. Wasn't the efficient way to do it. But this job I finally got convinced them to let me bring a skidder. And I tell you what, I think they figured out that the skidder is the way to go. So what I'm doing is I'm ripping the trees out, putting them in piles here, and then it's not just constant trees all the way down the highway. It's like right now I'm doing quite a bit of trees, and then there'll be an open gap for a while. So what they do is they put the chipper at the open gap, and then they'll come down through here, skid all the stuff to the open gap, chip it, and then they haul the chips off in the lead, the stumps off in the lead. Well, usually we cut the trees down and they grind the stumps, but this job, the stumps had to be removed. So when we got up here, they thought I would just still cut the trees, and then they would come behind me with an excavator and dig the stumps. Well, I showed them that I can push the whole tree out, shake the stump, and everything. And as anyone knows, if you're digging stumps, it takes longer to dig a stump than it is to push a tree over, because you have the leverage of the tree to help the stump come out. So that is making stuff go really fast, because I'm pushing the whole tree out, shaking the stump, and then putting it in a pile for the skidder. So it's working out really well. I'm actually on my last probably 2 miles of the job. I haven't got very much film of it, just been busy. And we're gonna get a little film today though, so you guys can kind of see what's going on. The rest of the week I'll probably be chipping. Or they'll be chipping, I'll be running skidder. But today we had woke up with, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches of snow. So we're not allowed to work on the highway while the plow trucks are out, but I can still cut trees and get those down in the ditch. So they're just not allowed to be up on the shoulders or anything while the plow trucks are out. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna turn you guys around here and we'll get some film of how I'm ripping these trees out and getting them ready for when the chipper comes along here. But just want to update you guys. I've been very good with the videos. A lot of people have been asking for more videos. I just haven't had time with the new son, Forrest, and just business has been really busy, and I'm happy about it, but I'd like to do a little less maybe. But I'm happy to have all the work. So we're gonna chug along here, and I'm gonna show you guys kind of how this job's been going, and in the next couple days I'll get some film of us chipping and everything. But what I was saying about the construction company I work with, really good guys. I mean, couldn't ask for better guys. They're the hardest working construction. I mean, I've worked with quite a few construction company guys, but these guys, they know how to get stuff done, and they work hard. They just sometimes don't always have the right equipment, so stuff doesn't always, could go faster if we had the right equipment. So now that they got me helping them and stuff, and me finally convincing them, hey, you need a skidder, or you need this or that, they actually went out and bought a Ryan's grapple saw, fixed, like pretty much like a Rotobeck grapple saw for one of their excavators. And this is the first job they've used it on, and the skidder is the first job they've ever let me bring it to too. So between the two of them, we are just trucking along, because the skidder pulls into the Ryan's fixed grapple saw, and then he cuts the stump off and cuts the log out if there is a log, and then chips the top, and then everything's in one spot. So when the next excavator comes along to load the chips and loads the log and the sorry, I just pushed a big tree over. Just trying to pay attention. But after the Ryan's dangle head cuts the stump off and keeps everything moving into the chipper and everything, the next excavator, the cleanup crew comes along, and what it is an excavator and a couple skidsters, and they kind of round up all the little brush and the stumps and anything that we dropped with the skidder or anything like that, and then they load up the chips, the stumps, the logs, and they haul it off. And then after that, the seeding crew comes through and they spray their green seed, or I don't know what that is. I'm a logger, I don't know. So and then we just keep trucking along. So we had 5 weeks to get this job done, and they were a little nervous because they didn't think we could do it. But we're on week 3, and and it is Monday, or no, it's Tuesday of week 3, and I will be done cutting everything today. So we're way ahead of the game. They are, I would say they're 12 miles behind me, because they're not on this side of the highway. They're still on the other side, but they have a little bit left over there, so we'll say about 12 miles. But the chipper's about 12 miles behind me, and then the cleanup crew is probably 4 miles behind them. So we're doing good. We're happy with what's getting done and how it's getting done. It's kind of nice to take a break from logging. Timber prices really are not really good right now, and it kind of lets me just relax a little bit. I mean, I'm still working, but I don't have to be the boss, so it's pretty nice to just come up here, kind of get told what needs to be done, and go at it and get it done. And I kind of enjoy that. So no complaints about that. But this highway work, it's stressful. I mean, I'm working most of the time. I'm working right between ongoing traffic and a power line. Right now there's no power line over here, but the traffic never stops. We're on 75 north, so we're quite a ways up here. I mean, I'm only 80 miles from the Mackinac Bridge, so that's how far up here we are. It's October 18th, and this morning I woke up at the hotel and we had 5 inches of snow. So, and I know at home we got none. I think it's just raining at home. I'm about 3.5 hours from home. So of course we're staying in the hotels up here and everything, so that kind of stinks, but it's what it is. You gotta go where the work is, and right now the timber sucks, and I'm not gonna cut any timber that's gonna lose money. I'm not gonna do it. So we do have some pallet jobs and stuff. When we get done with this, we're gonna go cut some pallet, because pallet's doing pretty good. So the walnut is really bad. Saw logs, walnut's really bad right now. The white oaks doing all right. It's coming down. But the pallet trade stuff, it's pretty hot right now. So I'm gonna cut a few pallet jobs that I got on contract, and you guys will get to see some of that too. So maybe some shop work. We got some shop work going on, and some stuff around the shop going on. So we'll see what we can do.